Guys. Whoa. So again, guys, let those credits roll. Sit with me a second, chat. We need to talk about this one. So here's my no filter take on the game. This was totally worth it. 13 years later, Black Flag Resynced actually earns the word Resynced. The new water, the naval combat, Blackbeard's arc. And that's not just a new coat of paint, guys. That changed how the whole game felt. I walked in remembering almost nothing from 2013, and what came back was way more than I remembered. Way more. Story-wise, guys, this is Edward Kenway, a pirate who backs into a war between the Assassins and the Templars, almost by pure accident. And honestly, Edward is easily one of the absolute coolest, most swaggering leads in Ubisoft that they have ever built. I love that character. And speaking of incredible characters, James Kidd's, guys, Mary Read, she steals every scene they are in. The dynamic and the tension between Edward and Kidd gives this whole story its actual beating heart. By the end, the plot... Johnny, leave her. By the end, the plot resolves twice. There's the main plot where Edward finally corners Torres in Havana, the last of the Templar leadership, chasing the observatory, and puts him down after everything it costed him to get there. But the ending that's actually going to stay with me is the new one that they remade. A World Without Gold. Maynard kidnaps the crew. I'm Edward, forced to choose between the gold and my friends, and the friends live. Blackbeard doesn't, and his legendary treasure, the one the entire Caribbean's been hunting since he died, a chest of gardening tools, he never wanted to the gold. He wanted a farm in Nassau and the people he loved close by. Sequence 4 of the game was a slow burn, but from sequence 5 onwards, it never let up again. And honestly, it earns it. Losing Blackbeard to a punchline about gardening tools should not hit as hard as it did. And it absolutely did. My favorite character in the whole cast, easily, it's Blackbeard. Not even close, guys. This is brand new arc content built to this remake. Not in the 2013 original, and it's some of the best writing in the whole game. There's one line of Blackbeard that will always stay with me, I am sure. Much more than what we just saw. He says, in a world without gold, we might have been heroes. Guys, that's it. That's the whole game. The whole genre in one bloody sentence. Gameplay-wise, naval combat is still the heart of this game, but it's genuinely rebuilt, not just repainted. On land, the combat isn't the old counter and chain button mash anymore. It's not, guys. It's built around real parries. Land a perfect parry and it breaks their defense straight into a hidden blade takedown. Kick someone into a wall for an instant kill. It's much harder than 2013, and honestly it should be. On the water, that's where it really shows. New secondary weapons, sharpened barrels that shred enemies' sails, 8-pounders that tear fresh weak points in ships through holes. And the new Atmos weather, the system throwing rogue waves, water sprouts, and full lightning storms at the Jackdaw that actually changed the whole scene and how it handles mid-fight. That's really pure show. Guys, it was fantastic. The single best moment for me, gameplay-wise, hands down, was when I fought a legendary ship. Guys, this is fantastic. One of the legendary ships, by the way, were 2 ships at the same time. It was a pleasure playing them. Visually, this new Anvil engine, coat paint, isn't just marketing, guys. Okay? The dynamics of the water physics, rich lighting, rolling storms that you can see, and the stunning ray tracing. I straight up stopped what I was doing for so many times just to look at it. It was so great to look at the ocean, guys. The ocean is beautiful. The music, I mean, no need for me to tell you the music and the audio, guys. The sea shanties still absolutely hold up, maybe even better than 2013. The remaster audio setup across the board. We have to single out one of my favorites, which we just heard now. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Do you know what leave her, Johnny, leave her means, by the way, guys? What makes that track hit so different is the actual history behind it. Historically, sailors only sang Leave Her, Johnny at the very end of a voyage. The her isn't a girl, by the way. It's the ship itself. It was the one time the crew was allowed to sing about the terrible food they had, the awful captain they were subjected to, and to vent out all their complaints right as they hit the port. Hearing that song play as you finish off a voyage or wrap a massive campaign like this, absolute perfection, guys. Absolute perfection. One genuine issue I have found, just because I cannot just praise the game only, guys, the amount of hilarious glitches the game threw at us was so funny. NPCs phasing halfway into solid stone walls, the Jackdaw, the ship itself, catapulting into the stratosphere without any reason. I mean, shame on the game, not on me, obviously, but it was so funny. But I mean, no games is flawless, right? And absolutely, we have to talk about the actual through line of this entire playthrough. Chat, I still cannot sail and I still cannot sneak. I always do mistakes. 13 years later, the same guy, same 2 skills, he never learns. Diving bells that I had to use, arguably, they won me over. Now, on a chill and hype meter, this one lands closer to the hype than I expected going on, by the way. The naval spectacle earns it. Blackbeard earns it. And the absolute cinema of a final naval standoff pushed it even further toward the hype side. And the score. Now about the score, guys. Because numbers do matter. And I'm not dodging it. I'm giving Black Flag Resynced a full-on 9 over 10. 9 over 10. Not 10, obviously, because nothing is 10. And to be honest, the reason of 9 over 10 and not higher is because of the exact issues with the camera. But well-deserved game. I understand that there is a lot of people who do not like the company, but the company is separate and the game is completely separate. The team that worked on the game did an amazing job. Guys, I can't thank you enough. As usual, thank you Twitch, thank you YouTube, thank you TikTok, thank you mods, thank you chat, thank you every single one of you guys who rode along across both, or actually the 3 streams that I had. That's genuinely appreciated. In a world without gold, we might have been heroes. That line is staying with me for a long time. And 13 years later, Black Flag Resync still made me feel like a pirate. Like this if you caught it live or on replay. Subscribe if you're new. More variety, chaos are coming, I promise you guys. Much love, much love. Take care of yourselves, guys. And I would just want to tell you, Hypercube out.